So I wanted to find out. Well, I kind of just went through this process, but I want to go through it with all my subscribers out there. If somebody's, just opening up a business and all, do you suggest starting off with a website right away?
That would depend on the person. Um, it's a tricky question because most of the time, 9 times out of 10, especially in junk removal, so we're talking about a low barrier to entry business, right? Um, People are bootstrapping it because you can start. We talked about this, I think, on our first episode together, man. Like you can start a junk removal business with a pickup truck and a trailer. I think that in a lot of cases, starting with your like building your own website is fine. I think picking the right platform to build it on is the trick. Duda is it's um, it's maybe not as easy as like a Squarespace or a GoDaddy, but it's easy enough to where you can get started on a good platform and have kind of a baseline for an affordable price. Now, that's when you get started, right? And that shouldn't be a long term solution. Well, I built my own website and it does just fine. I can guarantee you that it doesn't do just fine. I mean, 9 times out of 10, it's crap, but it's good enough to get you started, and that's okay, right? You don't need to go pay me $2,500 to build you a website right out of the gate. However, 6 months to a year down the line, you should have enough money in the bank to be able to pay a professional website designer to come in and build you a great looking website like what you got so that you can stand out from your competition. Because junk removal, you hear it in the groups, especially from the people that like to complain. It's saturated just like every other industry, right? One of the ways you can stand out is by at least having a highly professional website. It's simple, but it will land you jobs. Because if I go to, forget about it, junk removal's website, or I click on some guy who built his website on GoDaddy who doesn't really even tell me what he does and it looks like crap, I can tell you who I'm calling first, right? And so again, you can hustle your way to 10, 20 grand a month, but there's going to come a point where you're going to need a really good solid foundation online in 2025. And it starts with a high quality website. So I guess that was a long way to answer your question. I don't think there's any problem with building your own website right out of the gate to save some money. But I think that it should be part of your budget to save for a professional website. And it doesn't have to be with me, man. There's a lot of great website designers out there, but go with the professional website designer that's going to help you stand out from the crowd because you're going to need every inch you can get to stand out in today's market.
Yeah, I agree with that. If you have the budget, though, I would definitely recommend going the
Yes.
route of having somebody, unless you went to school for it and you got your own
Yeah.
background and all.
A little
But
different.
yeah, I could just say, just from me getting this website and the things that I've learned from just having a couple of you guys on interview, things that you would never think matter. And,
Yeah.
we wouldn't know that, unless we have people like this. So
Yeah.
in my eyes, it pays for itself. You know
It
what I mean?
does.
Which we're going to find out very shortly. Because
Hmm.
what I did with this website is I put a tracking number from Autopilot. Shout out to Andrew Thompson. If you
Nice.
guys need a CRM software, Andrew Thompson's got Autopilot, and when you get the Autopilot, it comes with 5 free tracking numbers. So I
Oh,
used
that's
one of
cool.
these tracking numbers for the website. The other tracking number I put on my truck. The other tracking is on my signs, my bandit signs, and all. So this way, I know where all
Yeah.
my marketing is coming from and what is actually bringing in new business and all that. So, what I was saying is, I really suggest going the website route and going with somebody that's very knowledgeable because, in my
Hmm.
eyes, it's just a no brainer and it's going to pay for itself.